Hi, the following is a brief demonstration of how Stakeware can be used in a context of an emergency response as a stakeholder management system for companies in the oil and gas industries. What we have here is a simulation of the Richmond refinery in the Bay Area with three areas of impacts. The yellow square is a primary area, the red square is the secondary, and the blue square is the tertiary area. What we're going to be doing for this demonstration is monitor a network of sensors that are measuring the particles of CO2 emissions in the atmosphere. We can basically monitor those emissions and see how they're doing, and then we can run a scenario where one of these sensors exceeds a specific threshold, in this case 350 parts per million. Once that happens, the sensor automatically will go and talk to another network of sensors. One of them, in this case, is measuring the speed and direction of the wind. Since the sensor knows that there's a couple of sensors to the south of the Richmond refinery, both in Berkeley and San Francisco, it will wake up those sensors and ask them to start monitoring for an exceeded threshold. Once that happens, the system will immediately provide for an SOS button that will get us an actual list of all the stakeholders that are in the different areas of impact. With this list, the user can basically monitor the communication with the stakeholders via either phone, SMS, or other type of public conduit, and make sure that everybody is contacted in time. Now, there are specific things that can be done, like contrasting this information with census data to find out which are the counties that have more citizens with 65 years and older. This will enable a more focused response based particularly if stakeholders need to be evacuated from the region. Another thing that can be done is that we can do some other analysis that basically provide us with a network of influence of all the stakeholders that are in those regions of impact. That way, we'll know exactly who should be the first stakeholder to contact in the context of an emergency. We can also normalize this information and again use something like a census data to basically get further information about how to contact these people. So for example, in this case, we're going to normalize the information in accordance to the age of the people in the different counties. And I'm going to try to organize all of my stakeholders according to those who are in counties, or prioritizing those who are in counties of more than 50 years of age. Once we are able to do that, the software will provide us with a list of stakeholders that are organized in the order of importance of where they're located in terms of counties with the higher populations of 55 and older persons. Once we have this, we can immediately create an engagement program and basically follow up on any additional needs that will arise from the process of responding to this emergency and whatever comes after that in order to satisfy the stakeholder demands. This is just a brief demonstration of how our software works. There's a lot more functionality, and if we are able to provide, if we are given the opportunity to go into the next phase, we'd be happy to present the comprehensive aspect of our software. Briefly, we just have all these different modules that together conform the sustainability and stakeholder management application of Stakeware. Thank you for your time.